Hey, are we back? We are back. I sure hope that my microphone does not act up. Before we start, I just want to say that I recently watched an old animated version of The Odyssey. I still haven't watched the 2026 Nolan adaptation of The Odyssey, but I will get around to it. But as I was watching it, I just realized that my favorite poem, well, one of my favorite poems, The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, there's a part of it that directly references The Odyssey, and I never realized it until last night. Forgot which chapter that reference was in. Oh, there it is, found it. It is in chapter 3, The Fire Summon, line 228. Tiresias, old man with wrinkled dugs, perceived the scene and foretold the rest. I too awaited the expected guest, so that's one part of it. And there's another one, Tiresias, and Braille said something else. What is it? It's like, if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, Tiresias, though blind, bobbing between two lives. Old man with wrinkled female breasts, can see at the violet hour, the evening hour that strives homeward and brings the sailor home from sea. So like it never connected in my brain. Tiresias, is the blind prophet that Odysseus summoned. Well, yeah, kind of summoned from the underworld to ask him about how he can get home. So yeah, good to know, huh? Okay, let's continue with Act 5. Well, continue. I barely played much of it from how often it crashed. Act 5, Scene 1, a town. Hope audio sounds okay. Oh yes, once again. Mean cat. Right, let's start with this scene. Memories are starting to come back to me. Last time I got to this part, I saw 6 or 7. I made a 6-7 joke, and my computer immediately crashed. It was like divine punishment for the unholy words I spoke. Anyway, 6 or 7 men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and he could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel crunching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt, mud, really. It made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. One man was louder than the rest. He had a nervous laugh that sucked up all the air around him. Here, at the bottom of the hollow, there were patches of mud everywhere. Water pooled on the ground or just below the surface. That was the danger. Laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. Trying to remember which game had a similar mechanic that I played a little while back. Hey, Slow-Mo Crow. They're just yapping. What do you mean, chittering dismissively? Now they're both being doubtful of each other. Lost Ember? Was that the game? Had a similar name to that. But like, you were a wolf that was a lost spirit, and you were running around being guided by some kind of good spirit that would, you know, try to help you remember who you were in your past life. And yeah, like there were shadows of people that you could see, and you would view the memories, kind of similar to the segment, I guess. Lost Ember. I think that's the actual name of the game. Elmo gave Rita a tour of the cameras in Wyoming. She'd just been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at the community college. No surprise there. Ricky showed her the video databank. James demonstrated the Sandine image processor, and then Long came barreling in with an urgent expression. The image processor was a beautiful machine. James had inherited its care from another artist, reverse engineering it for maintenance with the help of a dusty photocopy tome labeled Distribution Religion. Rita learned just enough to make floating hypnotic rainbows appear on the screen, which seemed to be the machine's favorite trick. She wondered what they used it for in practice. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern for sure, but this was something like relief, hope, an awakening or play. Ricky looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something on their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Would that be their anchor? What? TV? Will it still fly? Hold on a minute. Did that happen last time? Maybe just got oh yeah, she just got banged up a little in the storm. I'll have her up and running again by this afternoon, I'm sure. But we've seen where's this person going? What's happening here? Can I fly it? Well, how's your upper body strength? It's good, really good. Hello, are we back? Hi Robson, thanks for tuning in. And thank you for being present. And thanks for letting me know the mic was off. Just spent some money on getting new equipment. It's like, to be honest, this mic that I'm currently using, I never chose it for myself. It was a gift from somebody who knew nothing about mics, and while it served me well for the past many years that I used it, I figured it was a good time for an upgrade. So yeah, hopefully within the month I'll be able to come back with a much better audio quality and a more reliable microphone. Hey, truck. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but wrong proved. To Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. Wrong. The truck reminded him of New York City, which he visited once by bus, and which had made a great impression on him, especially the mountains of garbage that dotted the sidewalks. The truck didn't smell yet, but it would. A glorious patina built up from decades of progress and labor. So he had a great impression of the mountains of garbage that dotted the sidewalks? Fascinating. In New York, he said, everyone put their garbage out on the sidewalks and they were proud of it, or proud of what it signified. We have defeated another week. Here is its corpse. Everyone had to agree this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damned messianic ditch. I know this word now. Thank you, game. Still, they had a few things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. They gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck. Once in a while, some shadow would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on the cart. Shadow? The shadow people? Stop relating. I wonder. Hello again. Wanda sleeps peacefully. Think it'll rain anymore? Nah. I don't see any clouds. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. Just our luck. Assertive meow. Oh, really? Confident meow. He thinks it's going to rain again tomorrow. Nah. Do not gnaw me. I don't know, man. Animals have a sense for the weather. Oh, yeah. Is this a cat? Yes. Alright, man. A croak reverberates inside the smoker. Oh, this is the smoker. For smoked brisket? I love smoked brisket so much. Excited meow. A frog slips out into the glass, too quick to see. Sounds like an excuse to not animate it. Just kidding. Freaking. So not too sad. No. I think it should be happy. Right. So remembrance. Right. Like a monument. Totally. So they should be represented with dignity and respect, of course. Of course. But not to the point where it makes everyone feel they have to be serious when they're standing under it. Does that make sense? No, yeah, it definitely does. I think I have an idea. Right. I'll just dig in. Thanks, Marianne. Happy to help. Does anyone get overcome with an urge to hum the U.S. national anthem? I get that from time to time. I'm not even American. This shouldn't have happened. We should have prepared better. All of us. But most of all, that damn company who built this place and left it only half built when they pulled out of town. Damn shame. Hello, Junebug and Johnny? Junebug and Johnny strained to hear the noises coming from the well. There's that weird sleepy scene again. Two songs overlapping, with the same singers in each group. You think the truck's okay down there? Sure, I doubt any thief would get it started. Inside the Junebug's right leg. Wonderful. They blocked off the entrance with a giant roll of carpet. Okay. Oh, hi Ezra. There's shadow people. What kind of fish are those? They're goldfish. They eat algae and mosquito eggs. Very helpful. Sounds like a good job. Beats working for the power company, haha. What brings you to town? We're just dropping something off here. Oh, well, you better hurry up. We might already be gone. Who is they? Waffles for any weather? I had fried chicken and waffles yesterday for brunch. And I was told that it's an American thing. There are beautiful things in the US. There's here, and we don't get to talk to them. Thank you for the commentary. Yeah, I'm not saying the US national anthem is a great song, but it gets stuck in my head for no reason. And every now and then I just wanna hum it. And I don't even know any of the words, and that's why I'm humming it instead of singing it. Yeah, there are much better options for the US national anthem. Honestly, for the Australian national anthem too. But anyway. Yeah. I do wish that politics isn't what it is, and not everything in the US is either center or right-leaning, but well. Jorge scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. Yeah, it is quite humble and gives me great comfort during horror games. It's where I can perhaps spontaneously burst into song from time to time. Especially national anthems, I have no idea why, but the few I know just come back to haunt me every now and then. There were only a few dozen left. More shelves than books now, the result of an experiment called the New Selection. Privately, they called it the Purge. Fascinating experiment, you say? Social experiment? Like the experiment people who lived here used to run on themselves? But only privately, in small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticism as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold naturally, without the interference of doubt. Or you'll prefer to complain more freely. I have put my thinking hat on. Fraser goes and execute experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of humanity life to the next in search of access to cut back. Minimalist. Lately, he turned his sight to the library. New selection meant decimating their store of books according to Fraser's own excludable criteria. The dots are connecting with the ban on books in school libraries. Now we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chat. Anything has value, I think. Even if it's just some random person's diary about what they ate, it could still prove very valuable to historians. Documentation and preservation of the daily life is, at least I think in my opinion, something that's often easily lost. Like, we all, keep a record of major historical events, but it's like the little things that's very hard to reconstruct from, everything that gets left behind. So, Fraser, you suck. Fraser's colorless voice echoed in Jorge's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. So, is this from when, the people who made mounds around? Meeting there. Oh, hi, kitty. Where did you come from, huh? Follow a bird up here? Actually, no, I followed you guys. Are you birds? These folks, the ones who built this thing, they chased birds too. Intrigued, meow. Really? That's what they wrote. We followed some migrating birds up here from Central America. Somewhere up to Florida. And then here. Skeptical, meow. Well, that's what they wrote anyway. I guess it might have been a metaphor. Toucans? where are we? I don't nearly know enough about different types of what the differences in fauna types exist in the US. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, we have stopped running in circles. Wonderful. Wait a minute. This building looks familiar. No, I'm probably just thinking too deep about it. It's not that deep, maybe, but it has a similar shape. Maybe all chapels just are shaped the same in this game, but the one that led us into the distillery also looked like this one here. Oh, people are gathering near the interesting building. The gate. Well, mailbox says 5 Dogwood Drive. Is there any mail in there? Just don't open any in that safe final notes. Those are secret. Like if someone wrote them a letter, maybe their name is on it. Yeah, maybe. That's interesting. It's not the first time that when people move, they bring their favorite animals with them. The house just showed up. It just showed up in the house. Who lives here? I haven't seen anyone. Mysterious. And Emily just leaves. Does not elaborate. Leaves. Love that for her. It feels warmer in here somehow. Right. Warmer and brighter. Nobody lives here? If somebody does live here, they keep it pretty tidy. It's actually quite spacious. Yeah, you can fly a plane here. What this town needs is a kitchen? Okay. Interesting. The lighting here is pretty great, actually. Yes, a good space to read a book. What would you read? There's so much history here. Maybe some books from the old town library could be salvaged. I could set up a new workshop here. This is starting to feel like a trap. Maybe work on that big video synthesizer thing. Fix that up. I'd love to perform in a place like this at sunset. I kind of feel like I'm on stage right now, actually. You know what I mean? Weird acoustics. We could get little echoes before the sounds themselves. We need to make sure and preserve some of this stuff before the next big storm. So whoever lives here next will know who came before. You think more people will come after these people leave? People will come. There's something about this place. We saved what we could. Hey cat, I'll race you. From here to that pile of mail, okay? Affirmative now. Child, I am going to destroy you. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Oh god! What's happening? What's up? No! No, come on, please! 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 Oh. Whoops. I went too far. Alright. Wow, you're pretty fast. I'll get you next time. Thank God we won that. Man, he's not about to lose to a child. Yeah, get wrecked, Ezra. I'm sorry, Ezra. I should not be mean to a child. Really needed a win after watching the qualifying outcome for the Hungarian Grand Prix today. That's right, I'm a filthy F1 watcher. More of a casual watcher now of the sport. I'm not a fan of this year's regulations. Anyway, what's this? Curious meal. Oh man, it's totally broken. Inquisitive meal. Well, on tapes. They might still play, who knows? But all the VCRs are shot. Sad meow. Oh. Don't even know where to follow this. I hate to call it trash. I wonder if that garbage truck still works. Same brain, Emily. I was just thinking about that. Nice little setup you've got. Yeah, it's alright. Many afternoons have come and gone right here, listening to the radio, taking a break from some maintenance work. How's she looking anyway? Oh, I'll have her up and running again this afternoon, no problem. I need to tune some of the pulleys. It's a delicate ballet of engineering, miss. You might be surprised. Kastner would have let it get this bad, and I'll tell you that. Tell me about Cass. She was a smart lady. No, she was a wise lady. Knowing her, I came to see the difference. She had a sense of things to come. Don't know if it was clairvoyance or just good eyes. There was one thing Cass always insisted on about this place. No roads leading in or out. Hell, we can always fly. horses and neighbors. I can hear the truck running. Oh, I'm just under the truck now, okay. Anything here? Oh, Mary Ann clears her throat. Inquisitive. Well, hello. Mary Ann nudges Wanda gently. Softly singing. Wanda, time to wake up. And soon, curious meow. Nope, dead to the world. She's just in her non-REM sleep. Probing meow. Just try again later, I guess. Anybody here? No. Oh, this is coming along nicely. There's really never been a road to this place. Why not? Magenta pudding. How they manage that? A few chitters? Makes sense to me. Detailed series of chitters. Yeah, okay. Will you stick around to help? One confident call. Okay then, guess we better get started. No idea what they could have been talking about. This headstone has no name on it. Maybe it belongs to a wild animal. No, it would be wrong to bury a wild animal. This is the grave of a man. It's good they honored his wishes. Wait! Wait a minute! I'm remembering things. Clara had an uncle who was really sick, right, but refused to see anybody. Just trying to comprehend this. And I'm sure this is not Uncle Andreas. I was just relating it to her own situation, but damn, to pay attention to everything I experienced in this game. Very good. I'm sure this is what Uncle Andreas wants. Well then, we should give it to him. There's a burial for the dead. It's definitely not a reference to The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, but the first chapter of that poem is literally called The Burial of the Dead. Tree Persipula. The seer. That's gotta be Cass, right? The seer reclined high in a tree, carving fine details into a small windpipe. She'd done the bulk of the carving of hazy mornings with the stoneworker. He smoked constantly. He only smoked when she was happy, very sad or bored. From this height, she could see the earth movers shaping the mounds of the draftsman's. Under the draftsman's supervision, she could see him inspecting his plan. The drawing he'd made from her game, the map, so did not cast disease from way back then, in the same timeline as the library memory. So we're seeing memories from two different eras, in a sense. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, hello. The horses. And now you'll return to Chicago? Eventually, I was thinking I'd just drive home. Guess I'll be getting back on the road myself before long. Anyway, take your time. Oh, look what I found. Is it a toy? It's a pipe, I think. It's ancient. It's probably 1,000 years old. The people who made these mounts, they used to carve these. Why did they build this huge, dirt spiral? Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds. This one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for. Looks like there's a little cave here too. Does it work? I don't know. Think you want it here? No, it doesn't work. I could probably fix it. Oh, you could definitely fix it, man. And then you have a new robot friend. Then now you have a new robot friend. Oh wait, so these are the furniture pieces that we carried from down there? Good lord. Oh. She watched him. She stood in her own shadow. A few deer hunters and talkers walked past but said nothing to the seer. Didn't even look. She studied the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game. The seer used private dice rolls and scribble diagrams. The community trusted this game. It had led them to fish-filled streams, into the knowledge of the elements and the stars, and here to the Sonoma sentiment. They trusted it without understanding it. Now the game had revealed to the seer its vital route. Route which would lead them to safety before the next floods came. At the end of the route, she'd seen a safe, quiet place. Caverns of leathery black burns, a lake of eyeless fish, towering flame. Wait, caverns of leathery blackbirds, that's the bats, right? The bat sanctuary? A lake of eyeless fish, and it's just, there's fish in caves. Towering flame, that's where the computers were, isn't it? Now the diver walked the mounds, memorizing the route. He was almost ready. It's a map. It's a map. Wait a fucking minute. Hold up. Is it a map of zero? Because it's just circles. Damn. Some of these are really old. Maybe we should open them. Scolding meow. He says not to open other people's mail, kid. I don't know what he said. So everyone understands animals in this universe? But if they're not even here to open it themselves? I won't tell a soul. It is illegal to open other people's mail. So many shadow people walking around. Oh, hi Shannon. Yeah, I'd be worried about that too. Well, and it isn't just the rodents. Floors are mostly rotted, I think. You'd fall right through. I'm surprised they're still standing after last night. All the buildings? No. Most of them have good bones. It's just these ones the power company built that are rotten. Yeah. Yes, they just do speak with animals. Yeah, the power company moved in here a while back and set it up like their own little, whatever that was, little workers. But they didn't build them too good, huh? It's garbage. They couldn't be bothered. I lived in that one over there, in fact, when I first came here to work at the power plant. Oh yeah? I wouldn't set foot in there now, though. Hey, Shannon. Pretty meow. Oh, hi, kitty. Chatty meow. Yes, it's a beautiful day. I guess the weather was pretty bad last night, though. Comforted meow. You're a chatty one, aren't you? Fanciful meow. Sure, whatever you say. Curt meow. Alright, well, take it easy. I cannot begin to comprehend what just happened. I will make some waffles, though. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, that's cute. Clyde lay on his back on a runway, hands folded behind his head, halfway between dreams and optimism. He entertained a momentary delusion that he survived a plane crash, and was vaguely unhappy when the dream faded. Coming to land, he slammed into a truck. The driver probably thought the runway was another road. The runway smelled like oil. Years of leaky, wet aircrafts taking off and landing. All the state said they wanted was to knock down some trees. Many trees. Build roads tying a small town to larger web of streets and highways that are tuned to the rest of the country. Ain't that right? The climb is a circle of stockpiles to mail carriers. Near their road would be the end of their secluded paradise. A bell? They must have been pretty nice pigs if they let you ride them like that. They were perfect gentlemen. Then what happened? Then I found the library of television, which is probably referring to what TV. Didn't pick this option. Later, I had to cross the desert of broken glass. The desert was strangely beautiful. At first, I could barely see anything. Then, the moonlight broke through the clouds. It was intoxicating. I was swept away by its beauty. Just remembering it now, I might start crying. Okay. Did I tell you I discovered the place where all the garbage goes? I've always wondered. Does it get turned into dirt somehow? You're on the right track, but there's a big fire at the center of the earth. It's been burning basically forever. The fire grows bigger and bigger as we pile on more garbage. Someday it will burn out of control and all will be lost. That's bleak. I hung out with an old dog and some musicians. Yeah, where is that dog? That's a funny line. Wow, I'm jealous, but I won't let it ruin our friendship. And we both have quite an adventure. Well, maybe I'll see you at the museum sometime. Yep, not with a whimper or a pen. This is the secret third option, garbage fire. I bet you'll see me sooner than that. I just realized, is Ezra wearing a tiny little set of suit and tie? Glad you enjoyed that. Wait, there was something about a guy's leg here. Apologies, person. I thought you were a motorbike. Birds have moved. Hello, birds. Oh, cat. Alert me now. A lizard darts out from beneath the rock. Cautious, Nina. No sign of the lizard now. Ah, we let them get away again. This is why you keep your cats indoors, or else they decimate the local critter population. Down. Keep doing it down. Oh, what are they doing now? Choppy seas today, Captain. What do you tell so cute? Aye, Captain, let's reinforce the sails. Cute, cute. Damn, this cat can run. What's going on here? Until finally you just gave way. But you did good work. It's not my fault. They didn't let you finish, that's all. If they let you finish, forget about it. This place would be dry as a bone. You always did good work. Is that where the out of towners buried? Inquisitive, you know. It's a memorial. Oh. Yeah, that's where it happened from. Yeah. That's where you're teleporting all over the place. Funny how you stick together and you still act like you're alone. That's the cat way, huh? Always alone together. Just like that old man we were traveling with. I can't help it though. I think he forgot how to do anything else. Oh my. This game is getting emotional. Wait, hold on. Somebody woke up. Hello? Alert me. Another critter. A slithering sound from somewhere in that grass. Cautiously. Silence. Loki and Snake, keep your secrets. The memorial. It's finished. Oh, what's happening here? No, miss. They don't scare me at all. If you met them, you'd feel the same way, I'm sure. Oh. Wait, so they can see the shadow people too? Is this what it's implying? Would I need to go back to school for reading comprehension or we're going to stand by the library? Oops, bumped into my leg. Very old one. The seer, right? Time is expanding. I don't believe old Jorge would ever hurt us. He's kind and a bit of a bookworm as far as I can tell. I leave the radio on for him at night. He seems to like the AM calling shows, but just out of tune. Or sometimes Rita finds a book from the old library and leave it out for him.
think he likes it. I've got to imagine he likes it anyway. To tell you the truth, I feel a little bad I won't be here to care for him anymore. Isn't that something? This is tough. First option required is, for me, it's back on the road. A performance in Nashville, Tennessee. Or I should go home to Lithuania. Or I'm beginning to think I might stay here. Is it ridiculous? I'm gonna go with the second option here. Can't quite explain why. Wording here. It's kind of funny. My uncle is very dying. We should be there to see him through. But with everyone gone, who will feed these ghosts? So they are ghosts! Oh my god. Wait a minute. But like, not everyone who's a ghost here is dead, right? Because... oh man. My brain's hurting. That's cute. Would you believe it came to me in a dream? One of those dreams where you're lost somewhere kind of familiar and anonymous, like a bus terminal. Everyone else knows where to go, but really confused. Holding some instructions on a map or something. Can't read. You look up and there it is. Sorry, don't know why I told you that. Your day off or is to be real close today? No, I'm on the clock. They sent me up here to help Honda evaluate the site for reclamation. She's around here somewhere. Had a few too many at the party last night. I mean, who can blame her? Sticky drinks go down sweet. Oh, at the bar we were at. River down there. If it were up to me, we'd leave this place alone. It'd grow back on its own. You never know what will grow back after a place has been knocked down. Remember Anne? So many hidden talents. These people have been living alongside ghosts this whole time. Family places. Did it? No, it didn't. Was it here? Wasn't it here? I don't know anymore. Oh, the backtrack. Reading an envelope. How about Grey Rabbit? Grey Rabbit? No, like, Rabbit is his last name. Well, there's no Grey little Rabbit here. Not anymore, at least. Great. Ezra opens the envelope. It is our privilege. It is our privilege to inform you that your application has been accepted. Your studies can begin as soon as you arrive. Good job. Yeah, good job, right? I hope he got the message eventually. I wonder what he's studying. Artichokes. What? Oh no. Architecture. Artichokes. Cat. What? Whoops. Oh, what's here? Vitor. Alert meal. Okay, never mind. Welcome back. Something in the bushes stirs. Inquisitively. No response. Okay then. Fine. Be like that. Or in the shed? Rita tore her weeds. Elmo stood next to her with a bucket. She passed him the bucket of weeds, and he stuffed them in the bucket. They worked this way for a few hours. Dark clouds drifted slowly closer. Wouldn't arrive until evening. Weeds? Rita and Elmo left to get some tea. A bucket of weeds sat warmly in the sun. Dandelions both wilted and clover dried. Some wayward insects continued to eat. When Rita and Elmo returned, they assumed the same roles and continued working. The garden was coming along as well as they could hope. After a month of neglect, when the plant shut down, the company abruptly pulled out the area and took a large part of the town's population with it. This included the Carter family, who had tended this garden, the largest, most productive in town for years. Now the garden would be cared for by a new family. Feed what was left of the town and whatever it became next. They didn't know much about gardening. I tried to learn about the job. I knew for sure they would plant tomatoes. Things had grown well in this garden in the past. Rita and Elmo worked until it started to rain. The rain washed their sweat into the dirt. I like how we're transitioning between each conversation in this part, because there's no hard transition, there's no loading screens, we're just running around in a circle and getting presented with opportunities for new conversations. It's nice. Look at this place. The library. What a mess. I feel like I should give you a tour, but let's get to the good part. Any questions? Did it have a secret name or just a regular one? I don't know if it was a secret. I don't know if it was secret or if they just couldn't decide on a name. Couldn't they just call it the library? My friend Bert says the work of history is to find a pattern in the unasked questions. Yep. No cutscenes required in this game. These are both good examples, but I'm slightly hungry, so I'm gonna pick the second option. Caesar beat the gods. Is there not even a cook in his army? Yeah, this is a special place. I feel a little guilty. Maybe some new community will grow up out of the rubble. It's happened before. Hope they have an easier time. Johnny woke up. What's good, little dude? We were talking about history. Canon Rita would say, "Is this your family?" I feel, so I'm gonna pick this option. Is this your family? Oh, Johnny looks at Junebug. What do you say, kid? Yeah, that's right. This is my family now. I'm gonna cry. Ron dug a grave. Hey, this book's in pretty good shape. Cat! The City of Ladies. Interesting. Family unlocked. Do I get an epilogue? Is this how it goes? This is how it's supposed to happen? Still don't know anything. Curious, meow. No, I've never read it either. Visiting, meow. Good question. Let's take a look. Here we go. Minerva, Cersei, Sappho, and some ladies from the Bible. Nosy, meow. I think they all get together and go to sea. Oh, I will read that. Sounds nice. I'll get us a bus ticket, eh? Waffle time? Hello, Tickle Me Elmo. Yeah, Ezra does deserve to be happy with him. He's just a kid and he's gone through so much already. Oh, man. Oh, this used to be the company store? Well, fuck the company store. Pretty sure you're aware of this part of US history might still be happening. I haven't looked at more recent stuff, but like mining companies used to give out, what was it called, scripts or something? A word that sound like that anyway. And, I mean, they talked about in this game too, currency that could only be used for trading for food or trinkets or whatnot at the company store, and it's so bullshit. And ever since then, I've just been treating it like a little cafe with town. So I'm gonna start this one. Oh yeah, you like to cook? Sure, I make you some waffles that'll blow your mind if your girl is back home. Or I'm about as good at cooking as I am at predicting the weather. went with this option. I feel like he was pretty good at the weather report. But I think the main damn waffle. Oh, apparently he was not very good at predicting weather, but flash flooding? That was pretty accurate. But I make the main damn waffle. If you want, and you promise to keep your secret, I'll post my waffle recipe before I have it. Why so secretive? I just can't bear the thought of any son of a bitch from that power company eating one of my waffles. Still, company script is still a thing. God damn it. Yeah, the videos I watched were filmed in the Croatia. Or don't have to pronounce words. In that region as well. And I thought, like, surely it's gone by now, but god damn it. I once led a demonstration march right down this main strip here in the battle days. Of course, we had no formal union. We watched everyone. They had the cops on their side. God. We had 1,000 strategies to hide our numbers. We rotated leadership on the hour. We had so many secret passwords, I never knew if I was speaking in code or shooting a breeze. Well, I know I'm not sticking around. You think I'll do anything with this place? This reminds me of back in one of the world wars, I forget. The Australian soldiers were just, like, their accent and the Australian slang was just so confusing to other English speakers that they thought Australian soldiers were speaking code. No, they were literally just having a chat, you know? That's just how they spoke. It's pretty funny. We'll think of something. What are the acoustics like? They're gonna settle down here? Imagine. Okay, cat, go in the building. 3A, lay paper flat. 3B, bring bottom left corner up to top right corner. Sounds like origami instructions. 3C, crease with firm, steady pressure along diagonal thread. Nikki applied only gentle pressure. Those flowers felt more alive. She rolled her wrists. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift. Wait a minute. I know this. Nikki Robson, Polivore. She'd make dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet and cleaned out their stock that afternoon. Yeah, you can buy flowers from the company store. Okay, company store. So many options. Flowers. Company store. Okay. 11. Pink steps 4, 8 to 7 for each petal, taking care not to break the filaments from step 9. She put Ron's bouquet down in the sales ledger as romantic bouquet. Really, he was just buying in bulk at a small discount. Since the company started allowing resident workers to donate paper flowers to Aunt Connie for civic enthusiasm points, exchangeable for sick days, they have become kind of a shadow currency for local trade. I knew it! I knew there was some other... there's no way that people were willingly buying flowers for Aunt Connie. Like... This is why. Commotion outside caught Nikki's attention. And yelling Doyle's landing, she put down her work and stepped out just in time to see the crowd disperse. I'm so glad. Yeah. But having been in Australia for, so long, the majority of my life, I don't notice it anymore. But, yeah, sometimes hearing how people respond to what we say, it's just like, oh wait, that was confusing to you. Okay, noted. Fuck you, Connie. Everything's coming together on the PSAs and the lore videos. Everything. Curious meow. Something brown scurries up the side of the tree. Surprised meow. Squirrel? Too fast to tell. Skill issue. I would be able to tell. Or probably not. My eyesight's not the best. Oh, please. Let me click on that button. Oh, that's so cute. In the box. Vine and Cass sat cross-legged in the shade of the light aircraft. Cass shuffled cards and Vine absently flipping through a stack of unopened letters. Cards. Cass played cards and told fortunes with the same deck. Sometimes she'd switch it up mid-game or mid-divination. Fucking hell. Divinate. Fuck. Google, help me. Divination? It's like messianic. You know, the pronunciation of it changes a little bit depending on the type of the word. Okay, Merriam-Webster, how do you pronounce this word?
Divination.
Divination. Thank you. Okay, so I was wrong. Good to know. Until you never knew whether you were winning or losing, or if good luck in the game might mean bad luck in some other part of your life. Demand for aerial stunts having faded almost completely, and many of their company having died or aged out of the profession, Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work, delivering mail to remote rural areas. This place was abandoned. Cass's cars predicted they'd be here for quite a while. Interesting. Oh, there's more stuff here now. What's that sound? Hello? Coming from my right. The plane! Thank you. I gotta know. I have to know how a word is pronounced, or else I can't move on. Look at that beauty! Fine, stay there, don't move. I'll come back. Yeah, I'll miss him for sure. Beautiful creatures, so thoughtful. I bet. Where do you think you'll go? Yeah, hard to say. Everybody's leaving, not that I blame them. Oh, the bug crusher. Oh, that's so good. I mean, yeah, that's what they can be used for, absolutely. And damn, English literature teacher. I wish I took up something adjacent to that. Literature is cool. Sometimes you only need a few people. I think the ceremony is around dusk. I know Emily keeps wanting to say, well, look at this, but ceremony? Oh, right, the horses. Sorry, the neighbors. Or, yeah, we'll stick around. Nowhere to be. Okay, now I'll never know what Emily wanted to show us. It's okay, they'll scour YouTube for more footage after finishing this. Where are you flying to? Flying? I'm just checking to see if everything's working okay. You could fly her somewhere if you wanted to, though, right? Of course. So why don't you? Here we go, keep your distance now. Sounds like Hyde's dodging questions. Oh, he's taking off? Oh, don't run too far now, okay? Fine. What? There were things I missed in a distillery? Okay, yeah. For sure. God damn, there's so much content in this game. Wait, what's going on with this part of the plane? What you doing, Clyde? Anyway, this has now caught my attention, so I'm immediately going over here. Yeah. They even lived in there for a bit. No way. Yeah, too drafty. I moved out one winter and never looked back. Guess it's not used as a chapel. Gets cold. Sure, when the sun is down. Nice old church, though. Really nice. Could make a nice workshop. There you go. Okay, Shannon. I know you want a workshop. If you're Junebug or Johnny. Oh, Johnny. Hello. Oh, there you go. Alright, man, let's see what you've got. This one looks like it might still play. Oh, they're testing the acoustics. Oh, Bill Monroe, great. Yeah, we had a few of his. Man, This is a barnstorm. Popular? Fuck is a barnstormer? It used to be. Then jukebox started to wear down. The longer it will run, the slower it will play. Then these weird echoes would start to come in. Like the music was leaking and just pulling out in the bottles until everything was drowned. After a few hours, no matter what you put in that jukebox, it come out strange. Oh. Fascinating. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool to me, man. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I didn't miss anything. It's just playing the game my own life. To be fair, I'm not usually a 100%er of any games. But there's a whole lot of content in these games that I like to explore. Um, 6 feet, that's the standard. Standard for people anyway. But 6 feet's the rule for a person. And let's say the average person is 5'9". Neighbors were about 15 hands, so that's pretty close. So sorry. Americans will use anything other than, like, proper measurements. The fuck you mean by 15 hands? Before we move on. Barnstorm? Barnstormer? Wait. Barnstorming is to tour through rural districts, staging, usually theatrical performances, or to travel from place to place, making brief stops, as in a political campaign or promotion tour, or to pilot one's airplane in sightseeing flights, passengers, or in exhibition stunts, in an unscheduled course, especially in rural districts. I'm guessing it's gonna be the first definition, or the second one. Yeah, like, what the fuck is a pint? You know? How do people comprehend this? A lot of respect for Americans actually understanding how any of those measurements work. Like, it just feels like Cthulhu level of knowledge to me that just can't comprehend it. But sure, I'll pick the 15 hands option. It's okay, there's nothing to forgive here, I understand. It's like saying, like, that the size of that field is about 2 football fields. Like, it gives people a good understanding of things. Just, what the hell is a pint? What the hell is a yard? Must have been 4 hours dragging them out of the water. On their measurements down now. Carved into my muscles. Perfect. Just got so deep so fast. Shouldn't have been that deep there. I don't know who to blame, I tell you what. We built so much here. They ought to be here still, cleaning up. Hell, not that I missed them. Oh, the neighbors. Tragic horses. Oh, something's happening here. Damn. There he goes. Going after him. It's rough. In the bushes? Yeah. After the raccoon? Yeah. No. But it's probably full of thorns. Yeah, but raccoon. It's not happening. Okay. Oh, don't pout. Tell you what, if that raccoon comes back into town, you leave some food out for him. Yes, ma'am. Raccoon City. September 30th, 1998. The cop inside me died that night. Oh, yard is, kind of a I don't give a fuck meter? Okay. Raccoon City, 1998, from Resident Evil. I keep bringing it up. I'm sorry. It's just so... Hey, don't run in the graveyard. Why not? Oh, what the fuck just happened across my screen? It's... people are trying to rest. Annoying meow. Agreed. That's across, yeah, like there was a visual thing, like some kind of filter moved across it. I don't know. I'll have to watch back the footage or something. Where is... Huh? Wait. It's part of the game? Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll find out when I find out. I hear music. Oh, wait. I really like this knife. It has an aura. You know what I mean? An aura. Yeah, like it wasn't exactly used to cut apples. It's meant for greater things. Yes, ma'am. Knife aura farming confirmed. I'm so sorry. I keep making these jokes. It's so bad. Applied. Wow. Seems to be working okay. Julie's gonna love this. Who? Excited meow. Yeah, it's amazing. Did this cat just watch that bird fly past? Fascinating. Okay. Let's keep going around in circles. But like in a really productive way. Oh! Something's happening over there with the birds and wrong. Oh, the ceremony. Is the ceremony about to start? Oh, sure, just walk over me. Just like, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever. It's fine, I guess. Whatever. I don't careful. Just... Why'd you have to do it like that, Ron? Ellie hung up the memorial. He is. Everything on that tape is wrong. Hey y'all, thanks for sticking around for this. I know we've all got places to... Well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure to speak up, okay? I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight, back to Rome if you want to caravan. You staying in? I don't know. Would Emily stay? She didn't live here in the first place, so... Also, did Junebug and Johnny change outfits? Respect. Oh, whoops. Oh, I don't know. Oh, man. What would Emily do? Maybe she'll... Some part of me is saying that she'll stay just because of... you know, Mo? Maybe? Oh, I picked the wrong option! Fuck! No! I misclicked. It's okay. Save that for another playthrough. Okay, it is what it is. We're gonna help James move the image processor to a safe place on the river somewhere. Right now, though, we've got some friends to bury. The neighbors. Nikki has a poem, and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, go first. The neighbors were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. I used to go on walks with Silverman out in the woods. Why didn't anybody ever give them names? And Silverman. Well, I guess he was gray, but his coat looked silver in the light. So I always called him that in my head. And the other one is the other one. And I loved these horses, but you never know if you heard me talk about them. So I'm sorry, Silver One and the other one. Sorry I don't have better names for you. You just have better names. I'm so sorry I'm so bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? That's a nice sentiment. We didn't give the names because their names weren't ours to give. I will let Ron say this part though. I just want to say, these horses used to crap on my floors, but it never bothered me too much. I never mentioned it to anyone. I didn't want to make a thing out of it. But if we're clearing the air, well, that happened, it's okay. And recently, too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple days ago. I'm saying it was okay. It would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap on my floors. I just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you if you crapped on my floor. Thanks, Ron. Oh, everyone gets to say their thing. good goodness. I was thinking about when all those canned carrots showed up in the mail. You all remember that? Somebody was calling around with some canned carrots they wanted to be rid of, and I guess Consolidated Power got word of it. So these cans of carrots showed up in the mail, and we didn't know where they came from at first. I tried some out, no flavor to them. Some of them were gray, just awful. Rita said that's still okay to eat. Like, sometimes carrots just lose their color if they stay in a can too long. But nobody wanted them, really. Well, Aunt Connie came on TV with a message like, "Hope the horses are enjoying their treat." And we thought, okay, these are for leaves. Sure, horses have carrots, right? The neighbors wouldn't touch them. Ah, yes, fuck you, Consolidated Power Company. Wouldn't even look at them. We think they were canned rocks. We opened a couple dozen and set them all out by the water trough. They were still there a day later. Even the raccoons steered clear. And then, of course, Consolidated sent us an invoice for every can we'd opened. But we made out income for script. How do you like that? Fucking Consolidated Power Company. No, we didn't get to do the other thing, but it's an interesting story. Guess I don't regret much of that. Hey, I guess we'd better move on. Vicky, you ready? Thanks for sticking around, like Emily said. It's so good to have you all here for this. I think the neighbors would have liked this. All of us gathered here. They liked to be around people. Like Mia, you, and our other visitors might not know about the out-towner. He came here to work for a company to dig a ditch, and the company worked him good and hard, for less than he was worth. But it wasn't enough. We had to use him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First, out of shame, and grief, and anger. I wanted to write this poem because the neighbors let me from that time. I used to sit with them out in the woods. There's a clearing out there. It's about a 20 minutes walk, directly away from everything. I mean, there's no reason to walk that direction unless you're going to this clearing. Neighbors like to race there. There's a certain grass they like the best. It only grows in partial shade, deep in woods. I'd go out into that clearing and just watch them. In my shame, grief, and anger. And I knew any of you who spent some time with these horses will remember. I knew just what I was feeling. I could tell. It radiated off them like sweat evaporating. Creatures, pure compassion. And forgiveness. That kind of forgiveness Frost meant when he wrote, "Something we somehow haven't to deserve." When I go, I want to be buried out there in that clearing. Between that grass and light. "Look for me under your boots, souls," as the fellow says. Nikki clears her throat and begins reading from the paper she's holding. We all leave town, call town a ghost. What ghosts gave this town breath, made it home? And now that breath is gone, we buried it here, What's left is not a ghost, it's just bones. Vicky's hands tremble a bit as she reads from the paper. Our neighbors were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Our better selves, clear of ourselves, where we can see their glory glow. They glow on the ground, fragrance of love. To greener pastures, we might say, but lying. Your friends have gone. We hope one day to go. Here, where we lay our town with friends to rest. Yet someday, you inhale across the world. We buried the horses.
I've heard of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life, a beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright, where all who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And having been saved by grace divine, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way. Well, glorious news I tell and sing as onward I go. For those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me, I'm going that way. I know I shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, He'll say, while trusting my soul redeemed in love, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to Him and never to stray, just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way.
I did not expect this part to go so hard. So, very different camera in here. Yeah. What game? Where do we go now? Maybe to Dogwood Drive? Oh. Five is where things are getting really serious, huh? The end? Oh, that took me by surprise. The death of the hired man. Death of the hired man. Totally not titled like Death of the Salesman. To love the red moon. Mexico? That's what she said. But Carrington. Damn. Oh, she's been there before. It sounds so far away. Oh. Reference to something from real life interest. Will she come back? Ask her. Sometimes it's hard to get a straight answer. So I recall. Well, that all grows up. Tell her you said so. Yeah, she'd wear it with pride. She would, wouldn't she? How's business? Shitty. Sure, you laugh. Sorry, Harry. Is this the same Carrington we know? We laugh, but where will you go to sit and talk all day when we shut this place down? Well, I appreciate the stakes. It'd be a different story if someone bought a drink with cash now and then. Oh, this is the same Harry from the Roadhouse place. Sure, Harry, we've all got our troubles. Which reminds me. Oh, porn. No, it's not that. As I was leaving the bureau, I ran into someone else. Your erstwhile janitor. I bet. What do you have to say? In fact, he suggested he might come by and clean your facilities. I haven't get you what? I told him never to. Now, Harry, be kind. I told him. Here he is. Now. Be kind. I'm always kind. How does it look out there, Brandon? It's pretty okay. Sure. The sun is out. Imagine that. I mean, it's clear skies. Clear skies today. Well, I'll get started. Listen, kid. Just go on back, my young friend. We'll be checking on you shortly. Well, it's just a couple of bathrooms. See, that attitude? Go on back, Brandon. Okay, I'll start with the ladies. Fine. There's nobody? No, it's just us and the kids. Oh, Theo, what are you watching? Some soap opera. Oh, you can switch between channels to love a red movie. Oh, game show. Oh man, I'm not good at this one. Television static. I'm a connoisseur of this stuff. Looper? Yeah, soap opera is so good, I was watching it on loop. Well, is this doing anything? That's my that's my webcam right now. See, Harry, a little bit of kindness and you got your janitor back. When was I ever anything but kind to him? I let him sleep in the office whenever he misses his bus. But he's not dependable. You've lost me here. I'm now watching Cars. Oh my god. This is huge. Off he goes, always when I need him most. He thinks he ought to earn a little pay. Channel 5, but Cars! Okay, what's Channel 5? I'm literally wearing a V8 Supercars jacket right now as I'm playing this. Not so loud, he'll hear you. Oh, Channel 5 is Cars. Oh, that's beautiful. What's this? I'm watching turkeys. I'm not even reading the dialogue anymore. I have my TV now. No! This guy's shooting the turkeys? I thought this was wildlife documentary. No, don't do it! Switching channels, I can't watch this. And what are you in this colorful metaphor? Just another set of bones at the bottom. I'll drink to that. And this little guy drank to that too. So will I. Not much on in the daytime, huh? Just a guy speaking. Oh, I don't know. I'm enjoying this program, whatever it is. Surely you mean this program. So how'd it go? Your plaything? My plaything? You said you put on a play, right? I staged an experimental theater production. Yes. Pardon me? If you must know, it was a disaster. Sorry to hear that. We're back on Cars. On the topic of my production, the less said, the better. No wonder why Carrington's at the bar. Fine. Change the subject. It was doomed from the start, really. As I watched the sunrise that morning in front of Echo Soils. What's that? The gas station. Joseph's place. Oh, how is old Joe? Reflective these days, aren't we all? Wait, did you play at a gas station? I staged? Yes. And nobody came out, huh? Be damned. an uncommon venue by design. It's unique, I'll give you that. Even if an audience saw materialize, there were other gaps in production. Okay. The cast and crew, also absent. And so, I alone stood there at sunrise, with no play and no audience to miss it. And you? What's been occupying your days and nights, my friend? Not much. Sometimes I go down to the store and restock. Then it's straight back home. Home? You mean this place? I guess. Sounds pathetic, doesn't it? I mean, you also, sold a bunch of people to the distillery? Not at all. No, you had it right at first. This bar is no home. It all depends on what you mean by home. Talking to Brandon the other day, got the sense he sees this bar as a kind of home, too. He's like a dog that walked in off the street. And what do you do, Harry, when a dog walks in off the street? You give him some water? The dog won't do anything wrong. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Like parents. Home. And that sounds like a greeting card. Live, love, love. Wait, live, love, and home is a place where they have to take you in. It's meant to sound really smooth, I believe. It's the poem called The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Ah, that's what you meant. Right. Oh, of course. Only the poem would serve as the basis for my doomed experimental stage production. Gotta be honest, I haven't read much of Frost at all. I'm sure it's a great poem. The next sign is, I should have called it something you somehow haven't too discovered. Oh, what? It's from the same poem they talked about earlier at the neighbor's funeral. Mean anything to you? Well, is he a Christian man? I mean, I see that Holy Bible there. Are you a Christian man, Harry? Frost? Yes, I think he was. With a healthy measure of doubt. Then it sounds to me like the grace of God. You get it when you're baptized. It's automatic. You don't have to do anything to earn it. Just try to be worthy of it. What do you think? Harry, you know I only attend church for the acoustics. Then what's the line mean to you? Or take it very literally. It's a moral claim. There is, for each of us, a place called home. The relationship is inalienable. It's our birthright. No one may keep us from this place. Says who, though? I mean, who enforces it? God won't, then it's up to us. But I guess you think the same goes for that kid back there. Is what? Am I so transparent? So why is it up to us, though? Doesn't his grandma work in a bank or something? He has a grandma? Does she? I'm pretty sure I heard that. But, Harry, don't you think that if he could get help from family... Sure, maybe they had a fight. He looked exhausted. Yeah, he did. Why don't you go check on him? It's kind of quiet out there, huh? Not to scold him, Harry, just see how he's doing. Yeah, alright. Turn to TV. I'll catch up with the races. Hell yeah, Carrington! Can't settle on the program. Too many good choices. Or, I don't know, I guess I always watch TV like this. My friend Ted calls it my hummingbird mind. Sorry your play was bust. Yeah, live theater is always a risk. That's what makes it interesting. I agree. Sure, you're a performer, you understand. I was in a movie recently. I hadn't heard. Yeah, Western. Kind of, butch Western. You have my complete attention. I was just thinking about your poem. Oh. Yeah, but I was thinking about it as a riddle. Like, what's the place where when you have to go there, they have to take you in? And the answer is home. No, it's a grave. Our host returns, but so quickly. Well, did you and the young man have a heart-to-heart conversation? How is he? He's asleep, on the floor, with a roll of paper towels as a pillow. Try to remember, Harry. No, it's alright. Let him rest. Well, okay. I guess that's the game. No computer crashes? Thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming along for the ride. It's the first plate we've done, I suppose? Wow. Okay. I did it! And my computer did it! We did it! Team effort, team effort. Wow, okay. Yeah. I guess that's it for Kentucky 0 for a little while. Not sure when I'll return to this, but one day. And I can finally look at all the video essays and all the lore about this game. Thank you for coming along and sending me on the extracurriculars of this game. Having that as context for the final act was really helpful. And things were hitting very hard at the end. Great game. 10 out of 10. Probably in my top 10 games I've played, I would say. So glad I picked it up, and so glad I ran across that random video essay that, showed a picture of Equus oils that made me go, hold up, what's this? That looks interesting. But yeah, I guess I'll get up, touch some grass, and do some other stuff. Might return later in the evening for me today to play some other games, or maybe I'll work on some other project, who knows. Yeah, there's that soundtrack I can finally listen to. Oh, I'm so happy. Goddamn. What a game. Man. It's been a while since I finished a game and felt, damn. Now I feel empty. I guess great games do that to you. Thank you. And thanks for always tuning in and, talking to me about the game. Yeah, like a glass of water. Well, I'm gonna slap my knees and say it's time to get up and get going. Thank you for coming along once again, and I'll see you down the road. Take care.